Before we begin with Voo Chanting, I just want to take a moment and just share some words of encouragement. I so often hear women say, I know I should prioritize self-care, but how on earth do I fit it into my life? And it's a legitimate question. The practices that can leave us feeling so much better and even extend our life often become like just another thing that we should be doing, something that we should add in. And so I want you to imagine turning your shoulds. So for example, I should meditate, I should make time for this, or I should be able to do this, into desires. I want to meditate. And my greatest desire is to honor my well-being every day. It has a very different sound to it. So let this be a practice of radical rejection of self-criticism, and instead let those core desires lead you into a lifetime of embodied self-care. Today we're going to practice a technique that I learned from leading trauma therapist Peter Levine, and he teaches this technique to help you to interrupt the distress response. And I found it to be super effective, especially for discharging the effects of trauma, of chronic stress, of anxiety. It soothes the nervous system and it brings comfort in the midst of anxiety. And here's the science behind it. When you practice this technique, the vibration, the resonant sound, it stimulates the vagus nerve and shifts you out of the sympathetic nervous system's fight or flight response, which shuts down non-essential body systems. It also activates the parasympathetic nervous system. So that means it activates the rest and repair response, which calms the body down and gives just sort of an overall sense of inner spaciousness. We also know that the vagus nerve stimulation releases acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter. And that leads to this whole cascade of healing responses. It reduces the heart rate and blood pressure and supports digestion. So, are you ready for this? Go ahead and find a comfortable place to sit. And I'm gonna forewarn you, I'm not gonna lie, it may feel a little bit goofy at first, but I promise the Voo technique is healing, it's strengthening, and supports the resiliency of your mind-body system. You might go ahead and place one hand at the heart and the other hand at the belly, and just take a moment to settle into the body. And go ahead and close the eyes if you're comfortable to do so, or rest the eyes in front of you, landing your gaze on something about 3 or 4 feet away. And take a few low and slow breaths to soothe the nervous system, to come into this moment. And just arriving in, attuning to the breath and the body, breathing through the nose if you can. And let's do this together. Take a deep, full breath, full inhale. And as you exhale, make a sustained Voo sound as the air releases. Voo. Inhale. Make the tone nice and low. And again, inhale. Allow the next breath to find you and continue vooing. filling up the belly and the chest, and vooing again and again and again. Riding the vibration as it moves through the body. Noticing the sensation moving through. Vibrating through the throat and the larynx, the chest, the heart, the stomach, and sending that vibration all the way down to the sex organs, the perineum, and taking the vibration all the way down. And rest. Now let's take just a few moments in silence and anchoring into the moment. And just noticing the sensation through the body. So, vooing, available to you anywhere, anytime. It only asks that you be willing. We'll see you next time.